Ceremony. Mary Bruce up there on Capitol Hill. The contrast is so stark.
George, I cannot tell you how astounding it is here to overlook the west front of the Capitol, the exact spot where just 2 weeks ago rioters, violent supporters of President Trump were scaling the scaffolding that has now been replaced with bunting. It is remarkable also to see so many of those who had backed the president in this effort, like Senator Ted Cruz, who just a moment ago was snapping selfies. The turnaround is astounding. And, on top of all of that, I think we should say that out here on the West Front, you have started to feel a little bit of that celebratory mood. The band is playing. Members of Congress of both parties are mingling, chatting, catching up with each other. And it has been lost, I think, a little bit in the weight of the moment that is facing our country, that this is supposed to be a joyous occasion. Inaugurations are usually, in part, a big party. That has been denied in many ways, the Biden team. They were denied a traditional campaign because of the pandemic, and now because of the horrific violence that we have seen, much of course, the trappings of a normal inauguration are gone as well. But it is a day for the Biden team to celebrate, a moment that for Joe Biden is the culmination of 5 decades of service in politics, 3 runs at the presidency. I think about what Kamala Harris said earlier this week when she was asked about the security surrounding all of this, and she just said, look, no one's going to deny her this moment. She's going to walk out here onto this stage with her head held high, her shoulders back, soak this all in. But George, you have to wonder, what was Joe Biden thinking on that lone ride up to the Capitol through the empty streets of Washington? At the heart of it, he is a people person after all. He hasn't been able to interact much with Americans throughout this campaign. Of course, they are not here able to celebrate this moment with him now, and just a chance for Joe Biden also to take in the gravity of this moment. We saw that yesterday as he left his beloved home state of Delaware, very emotional, tearful, and it seemed the moment really hit him that he was going to be leaving Delaware for the last time as president-elect, that his life going forward was going to be forever changed.
Thank you, Mary. And Cecilia Vega will be covering the Biden White House. He's going to have to strike that balance today between speaking to the divisions out there in the country and inspiring hope.
And that will be his message, George. It's